Okay, welcome back gamers. Lazy Gamer here, and today we are starting a new let's play. It's Secret Files Tunguska. This is a voiceover because my first recording was all fucked up, so let's play Secret Files, shall we? As soon as I push the button, there we go. Let's watch the second intro. Yeah, this is a point and click game. There are many others. Many are good. LucasArts games are quite good. This game is also very good. It's a bit parodic maybe, but it has a good story to it all the same. Now, who could this be? He's fiddling with something. Then someone mysterious comes in. Or not. Probably be curious now. Remember what happened to the cat? Light didn't work. It was a handy flashlight. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Highly dramatic. I guess he will be missing. Enter Nina, our main heroine.
Papa, are you there?
And the missing man's daughter.
What? Dad? What's going on here? Dad?
Yeah,
The door
point
was wide
and
open.
click like I said.
Chaos all over the place. And my father has vanished without a trace. I hope nothing has happened to him. I'd better start looking for him.
Ah, close that thing. Inventory at the bottom. You can look at stuff that is lighting up. Let's have a look at the radiator first, I think. Yeah, my first live recording of this was
The radiator is lukewarm.
having a weird bothersome background noise that I couldn't edit out. So yeah, that thing was a clue for later. A clue, puzzle for later. I need another coin first. Let's have a look at that thing.
The inside of the dish is somewhat porous.
So it's a bowl, is it? Mine. I take. Yeah, pick up everything.
All these files and
It's
records
not
have been
nailed
thrown out
down.
over the floor. It wouldn't have been Daddy. Someone was in a great hurry to find something.
Yeah, even if it does not
My
look.
father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad.
Even if it doesn't look important, pick it up. It might be along the way.
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
Piece of rock. Speaking of rocks, we have one.
Looks like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
Well, if my dad is missing, let's call the police, shall we? Come on. Alright, take the flask first then.
A glass flask.
For putting samples in. I will combine some samples in there later.
The frame and glass are totally shattered, and the photo has been torn in half.
Why?
A photo of Daddy on one of his expeditions. Written on the back is 1958, Vladimir Kolenkov. And I've seen the photo before. But who was the other guy in the photo? And why was the photo torn up? I'll glue it into my diary. It might be important somehow.
It might be. At some point here is my diary. If we flip another page, we can get to a hint at puzzle solving. I will try not to use it. Takes up time, and besides, it's cheating, isn't it? Let's see. No, this is why I don't like voiceover. Live commentary is much more
A picture of my parents' wedding.
associate
I think Dad still
appropriate.
hasn't
Sorry.
gotten over her death. An award from the Russian Academy of Science. I think that was for an expedition that my father made in the 50s or 60s.
It's more real. See, I don't remember what I'm doing through this half an hour of video, do I?
You can use the valve as needed to release the air from the radiator.
Think I will fill some water in my bowl if I can find the right buttons to use. I was playing Secret Files 2 a little while ago. The button configuration is a bit different. I think that's why I'm button pressing wrong. Yeah, that's not good English, but also the controls are a bit stiff. They
Oops. Maybe I shouldn't have opened the valve that far. A load of water has come out.
Yeah,
The bowl is half full of water.
it's a bit fiddly. Perhaps the yeah, now we can call the police, can't we?
I don't know what's happened here, but I'd better call the police.
It won't be helpful though.
Berlin Police Department.
Hello? Nina Kalinkov here. You've got to send someone here right away. My father has disappeared without a trace.
Since when?
No idea. I wanted to see him at work, but he wasn't there. Instead, the place looks like it's been ransacked.
Is your father suicidal or mentally unstable?
What? No, of course not.
Sorry, we can't do anything then. Adults can only be reported missing if their lives are in danger or if there are extraordinary circumstances.
But this is an extraordinary circumstance.
This
Keep
kid.
calm. I'm sure your father had something important to take care of and will get in touch soon. Don't worry.
Something important to take care of? Hello? Did you listen to anything I said? It looks like there was an earthquake here. Do you think he created this chaos himself and is looking for a cleaning lady right now?
Like I said, I can't do anything for you. Sorry.
Great. Thanks for nothing. You are a big help. What do I have to do? Send them 2 fingers first for them to get their butts in gear?
Well, that's the police for you. Rules and procedures. Yeah, let's leave this office. See if we can find someone to help.
Loud music? Coming out of the office? It's not the stuff Daddy listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though. The door seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard.
Who's in there?
There's an index card with Max Gruber written on it.
We have to talk to Max then.
An
Let's
aloe
look at
vera
the
plant
plants.
for skin after 40.
I don't think Nina needs it yet. But we take a piece anyway.
They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work. And now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it. A list of local pizza delivery services. Information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood. A guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing. As far as I can tell, nothing interesting. I take it the fuses are in here.
Perhaps we can turn out
This one's locked.
Max's power from here. If we can't get... If we can't get his attention any other way. Let's have a look at this museum where Nina's dad works.
On this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kalenko. Office 5.
Daddy!
In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
He seems to be having a dinosaur exhibit.
King of the dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
Neither would I. They look rather fearsome.
I hear noises coming from the statue. It
Could be
looks
in
like
there.
someone's in there. There's a hidden door.
Why? Who could be in there? Oh no.
Eddie, what are you doing in here?
Miss Nina, are they still here?
Still here? Who?
They came. I couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic. I had to hide. And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating. They didn't speak, but these voices in my head, hundreds of voices.
Eddie, have you been drinking again?
No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Well, at least not a lot. But they were really there.
He's
I
a
could
drunk.
see them, I could feel them. I wasn't imagining things, believe me. Those black capes, with those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
It's okay, Eddie. Just come out of there and calm down. The poor guy's nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit.
He ran away. Hey. Oh, he dropped a key. Let's pick it up.
A key. Eddie must have lost it here. That's the key I found in the Saurian statue.
Yeah, I'm just standing by.
The key to the motorcycle,
Those
mine
are
and
my
Dad's
keys.
apartment, and a few whose functions may remain a mystery forever. The diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. When I look at the description of the effects, the theory seems very plausible.
Try not to wave the pointer around when Nina's doing something. Can be distracting. I can't leave.
Something here is not right, and before I know where and how Daddy is, I am not leaving this place.
Yeah, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I? Trust me, it is a good game. It's just I didn't want to use make voiceover.
Look, the key
Damn it.
fits.
Let's turn out his Hawa
I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
off.
Ah, and I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
That's his fault for not using
What? Hold on just a
Microsoft
sec.
Office then. They autosave every
Hello,
5
you're
or 10
Nina
minutes.
Kolenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
Move the
I
pointer.
wanted to
Go
see
away.
him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say about it?
That's exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
Well,
I
he did.
have a sneaking suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Let's talk to Max. I will hide the pointer eventually, off screen.
My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
Yeah, I know, but
But he mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
you don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences? Was my father behaving differently than usual?
No, not
Cursor
really.
gone.
We haven't
Yay.
seen much of each other in the last couple of days. I was under a lot of stress, and he seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance.
Yeah, for some reason
I'll
my
just keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you
my
need help,
controls
I'll be here.
glitched out,
Okay, thanks a lot.
and I didn't talk about Eddie. This will come to bear later when I don't understand what's going on. A cutscene should have happened here later, which didn't,
Something here is not...
until I found out why. game.
Looks like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
The game is a bit fidgety. Sometimes you have to do everything.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation.
Like talking about that plan will come to use later. We have to speak to everyone about every topic, I think, or some stuff won't happen. It's true, it didn't happen before I spoke to Max about Eddie. Then things happened. Now I think I'm just wandering around aimlessly. Someone's supposed to be in this office when I come back after talking to Max. No, I will not use a clue. It wouldn't be useful anyway. Yeah, can we combine this with the flask? Do so then. Hey. I will look at it later. In a later video, which I have already made. It will be up after this video, and the next one will be voiceovered.
The map shows a section of Siberia. No idea why my father hung it up here.
The next videos will be live commentary. I'll listen to Nintendo Capri-Sun's voiceover. And in my opinion, voiceover is not as good as live commentary. He also had some issues with his previous recording, I believe.
The fuses are all numbered. I expect that the numbers stand for the separate rooms in the museum.
Yeah. Yeah, see, for some reason, we couldn't talk about Eddie.
I'll just keep looking.
If you need help,
Okay. Thanks a lot.
And as of now, I didn't think it was necessary. So I'll wander around a bit. I won't cut it. Or maybe I will. But like my previous videos, these are supposed to be entertaining videos. Not
Hard to
me.
believe that a dino with horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good idea to count on it.
Not me wandering around failing to do stuff. I planned not to, and any wanderings I will cut out. But the first video I did a bit differently, so I can't just cut it without. Yeah, see, now I'm confused. I don't remember what to do. I believed I've done
I'll
everything.
squeeze a bit of this oily, slimy liquid into the bowl.
Yeah, that's actually has a purpose.
The bowl is half full of water.
You will see later. Most of the things I do on trial and error, really.
An aloe vera plant for skin after 40.
So might not be totally logical, everything I do. Well, I know what I'm doing now, but first time it was mostly try to combine everything with everything really, and seeing what worked. Isn't that how people are supposed to play these games? Yeah, I don't need that. Go and talk to Max again. I don't need to
It
look.
burbles quietly.
I don't need to look at that. Come on.
It burbles quietly.
Also, yeah, I don't think I talked to Max until my next video because I cut to figure out what to do. So, in the next video I will talk to Max, perhaps.
No, I'm not gonna take this. Your father has to be dead before we'll look for him crap again.
I won't cut in this video, but about now you might really skip to the next one when it's available, where things move on. See, I'm looking at stuff I
The
haven't
note
looked
says,
at
and the
before,
prince said to the princess, whether vertical, horizontal,
so I
or in
probably
both
should
main
keep most of
diagonals,
it.
make sure that there is never a repeat within a line.
Like I said,
Hmm.
this is a
Does that
puzzle,
have something to do with the coins?
but I won't need it until I find the final coin somewhere in the future. Before that events need to happen. Yeah, I think. But here I finished the video, so I will say so again. I'll end the video here and I will return when I know what to do. So, see you guys. Lazy Gamer signing off.